Well, hey there. So I'm in my next country, Zimbabwe, after a long series of flights and sleeping on airport floors. But I'm happy to be here. I'm at the Painted Dog Research Trust. Unfortunately, the man who runs it, Dr. Greg Rasmussen, he was called away to Namibia because obviously they're all about conservation and saving painted dogs. And there were some villagers that were killing painted dogs. They were farmers. So he's going to kind of explain to them that it's an endangered species and they shouldn't be doing that for a whole variety of reasons. But I'm super excited. I'm about to meet up with Mary Wasserman, and she is going to give us a tour of this kind of sustainable village for students to come and learn and do their study before they go out into the bush. Yeah, very cool. They're all about solar power and, collecting rainwater, and, tons of chickens. I'm going to let her kind of describe what's going on, but super excited and happy to be here. It's so close to Victoria Falls, which I'm going to get one day to go and explore. But yeah, I'm going to let Mary take it away.
Welcome to Painted Dog Research Trust, located in Zizinda, just south of Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe. My name is Mary Wasserman. I'm project coordinator for Dr. Gregory Rasmussen. I'm going to introduce you to his dream and reality. It's a unique facility where graduate and undergraduate students come for continuing field studies, working on masters in any field of science they choose. We focus on conservation. We are a fully solar powered facility. We harvest our own rainwater. Why don't you come along on a tour with me? I'll show you what we're building. This is Painted Dog Research Trust, and our flagship building is going to be a state-of-the-art lab and lecture hall. What we have here is an 85-foot diameter building. It's going to have 3 or 4 stories. We're not quite sure yet. But on this lower level, the outer ring, is going to be offices and administration. The next ring in is all labs, DNA, fecal testing, anything that needs to be done. And then the small inner circle will be a small meeting area. Then there'll be another layer above, which will have a seating capacity for about 100 people for lectures, conferences, and then the layer above that will be a crow's nest for a great view of Victoria Falls as the spray is visible on the horizon on that side. And, here in the houses, we've started with our structure with a concrete water pipe, which has been abandoned by the water company. They had a crack or a hole, and they've dug it out of the ground, and they just leave it lying on the side because it's no use to them. And so they're giving Greg the okay as he sees them to take them, and so we fill this with rocks and a concrete slurry and pin it to the slab. And then above, another recycle item are semi-truck wheels, and again it's pinned into the column. And then on site we make our own trusses. Well, MK, one of the staff members, has been trained in welding, and he makes the trusses and welds them onto the hub, and that becomes our main structure. Above we have will be a thatched roof. We buy the poles because they're not available on site, otherwise we would. And then thatch is cut, the grass is cut in the parks, and the women come and we buy their thatch. And then we have a thatcher come, and within about 2 months we can have a house from A to Z. Okay, Papa. What you see here in the tin sheets is just the formwork for the plaster. The main structure of the wall is 8-gauge wire with a layer of chicken wire, and then the former is put up, and then we plaster the one side, and then the form is taken down, reused in the next building, and we plaster the next side. What we're going to do now is take a walk up the slight hill and show you the student accommodation. One of Greg's main projects here is to provide accommodation for students who come to do field studies, and they can secure their computers and their phones, go into the field for a week or 2 at a time and come back, and everything will still be there. Something that he didn't have when he was living in a tent or just under the stars doing all his field research. It was 30 years ago when he started. So let's head up the hill. Nearly completed student housing. Each separate building has 4 sleeping units. We call them study sleep units. We've got a pod of 5 here and a pod of 5 down the hill, so we can accommodate 40 visitors in this area. And Right now is a work in progress. We have outside privies and shower area, but in a little while I'll show you the plan and the construction of the new ablution. Another conservation effort is harvesting rainwater during the rainy season. Across the complex we've got several concrete water tanks we've built. This one will hold 230,000 liters of water. Hopefully we'll have a good rainy season to fill it. And this is working gravity down to what will be an arboretum to water the trees as we do the saplings. And there's an underground water system that'll feed all the houses also, so we don't have to depend on the local water company for water. If we have a good rainy season, we should get quite a way through a year without having to use the water authority. There's a support for the living quarters up here. We need showers and toilets, so over my shoulder is the start of our ablution circle. We've got room for 8 toilets, one of them sized for a wheelchair disabled person, and a shower, same thing, 8 showers with an oversized shower for a disabled person. You can see we've got all the electric conduit, the plumbing ready to go. All we need is some toilets and sinks and shower basins, and we're ready to turn on the tap. This is has a 13-foot deep water cistern underneath for the gray water and the black water. They're separated with a wall in between, and we'll have a septic system designed to go downhill here, tertiary state-of-the-art system, all solar powered, because we don't have electricity out here. Everything is solar operated. If you can use your imagination, this beautiful setting under all these trees is expected to be a 2-story student center with dining and kitchen facilities on the lower level, and a rest area maybe for games, so showing movies on the upper level. And it has a beautiful panoramic view, and looking forward. It's been designed, we're just waiting for funding, and we'll get this in the ground. This is our temporary lab and a workshop. We've held workshops and the children's outreach classes in here. Above is a whole layer of storage for anything and everything. The roof is a solar panel. We didn't build a roof and put solar panels on it. We built a solar panel roof. Again, trusses made on site, and the solar panels just slip right in. And our whole facility is solar powered. And we're hoping to get some batteries donated to get the whole thing up and running 100% so we can feed power to all the buildings on site. Now I'm going to show you Greg's house. This is one of the first structures needed to be built to prove that he was actually wanting to be a member of this community in the village of Zizinda. So come on in, I'll show you around. Nearing completion, this will be the lounge and dining room. Right now it's just a catch-all of anything and everything. We've got a huge kitchen, a bathroom, a pantry, bedroom, and an office. The office is now utilized by students. Hope you enjoyed the tour. As you can see, we focus on conservation and sustainability. Help us make this dream a reality. Go to our website, www.painteddogtrust.org, or our Facebook page, Painted Dog Trust. Thank you, and we hope you get involved.